What's going on, everybody? Mr. G here, your new technology teacher here at school number 1. I wanted to take a minute and do a quick video for you on the Explain Everything whiteboard app. And the reason I'm doing that is if you are the owner of a lovely board like this is the activpanel 9 board, this board may lose access to the traditional whiteboard that we all use on these Prometheans. So you might have seen a note when you log into your Promethean board and open the whiteboard saying this whiteboard is going away. And feel free to try this new one. If you haven't used that new Explain Everything whiteboard, this video is for you. So if you've scrolled through the presentation and you've learned a little bit about the features, I'm going to show you how those features work in context here. Okay, so we're going to log in together by clicking the flame button on your board here. And then over on the side there, you're going to see a squiggly white line in a purple box. That's Explain Everything. There we go. We're going to open it right up, and we're going to be over here on a whiteboard. So a couple of things over here. This is your toolbox, toolbar, and this has all the tools that you'll need to use your whiteboard. Over here, you can change the name of your projects and save it. If you've hooked your Promethean boards up to your Google account, you can actually save your projects to your Google Drive. We'll get into that some other time. This is just for the basic features. So we're going to start out here with our finger and our pencil, our highlighter. And this works very simply, similar to the original board. The finger lets you move assets and things on the board. So I'll show you what that does in a sec. Let's start with the marker. When I click on the marker, I have a couple choices. This dot here, this is the width. Go like that. Change it again, make it thinner, like that. If I click on the pencil picture itself, I can change it to a pencil, and I can go like that. I can also click on different colors here and make different colors. There we go. All right, now, if I click down here, kind of the same idea. We have a highlighter here. Change the width, change the size. There we go. All right. Now, over here, we have our math tools. You see we have 3 math tools, or you might not see. We have a ruler, we have a protractor, and we have kind of an angle maker. So when I click on my math tools, I have my ruler. I can take my ruler, I can move it around, I can rotate it, gives you kind of the angles on it. If I double tap on it, I can shrink it down, make it bigger. And the really great thing about the ruler is the straight edge. So if I switch back to my marker, I can put my finger on it. I get this kind of circly line here. I go across and I have a perfectly straight line. I don't know about you, I make terribly unstraight lines, so this is very helpful for me. And then from there, if I want to get rid of it, I just hit the X over like that. All right, moving right along. Here we have our eraser. Now, again, you could just hit the undo button in the bottom here, get rid of the stuff you did. That's kind of what I do. But if you want to erase it the other way, you can click it, and same way, you can adjust the width of your eraser and erase. Pretty simple. There you go. Paint bucket down here. We click the paint bucket. I can change the entire color of the whiteboard like that. There you go. And down below our paint bucket is our shape editor. I can create different color shapes. Specifically, rectangles and squares seem to be the easiest ones to do here. Whoop. We can go like that. And I can do it again with a different one. There you go. These are great for like sorts and things like that. And these are particularly useful when you combine them with a text editor. So when I hit the T button over here, I can go ahead and type in text. And I can say, really whatever. See how the keyboard pops right up? So you can do your labels here, however you want to do it. And then I can move it wherever I want it. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, I'm going to just hit done there. There you go. So this is a way that you can build out lessons on here. Different sorts, different kinds of things like that. Now, moving along here, we have our undo button. We have a laser pointer here, super fun. Last thing I want to go over with you for today is up here. This is our media button. When we click the media button, we can, again, if we have connected this to our Google Drive, we can put in any files we want. We can put in a PowerPoint, we can put in a Google Slides, we can put in a PDF, anything like that that we want to maybe annotate over, we can put right in here. But we can also do other things. We can put a browser in here. And as you can see, I have a Google browser up here. This is fully usable. I'm gonna hit not now. I'm gonna hit browse. Not now. And then as we see, we got all sorts of trending searches. Let's look at airlines. That's a trending search. And there we go. Now I have the whole browser in here. I can move it. And I can shrink it. So let me get it when I double tap. Or not. There we go. Yep. So that's movable once you're working on it. Maybe it's like this. I can go back like that. Cool. And then just by touching it by the edge here is how we can move it. So don't try to grab it from here. Try to grab it from the edge. There we go. And when I drag down on it, you see what I get is these little white dots on here, and then I can move it. So again, click it, and then it's an asset. So I click off, gone. I have to hit browse. Once you hit browse, you can't really move it. But if you click on the side here on that purple line, then it becomes more of a thing you can move around, okay? So we have that, and the really cool thing about that is you can do more than one. So I can go on there and I can also do a YouTube search, okay? Now it'll give you this little warning about an external search. Basically just telling you you're responsible for what you YouTube. And we can search a YouTube video just like you would search YouTube in general. So we'll do, did I even type? I should really bring that up. So I'm just gonna put, sometimes in the morning, I like a little, little ambient noise, a little white noise in the morning. There we go, something nice and cozy. I've seen this on a couple things. And we can just click on that link, pops it right up, hit the button,
you can get this fixed,
and we get a commercial. But seriously, the cool thing about that is, let's hit that line over here, and let's move it and shrink it. And now as you can see, the video is playing. I can move it where I'd like it to go. I can go and Google search there. I can still draw and do what I need to do here. And it's all working at the same time. So folks, I hope this has been a helpful video for you. This app, Explain Everything, can do so much more stuff. If you have any questions or you want to see how we can use this better in your classroom, please feel free to reach out. This has been Mr. G, your new School One Tech teacher. Take care.